Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I dealt with everyone around here because they were annoying, but I think I lost my... drone, and I think I hear an alpha. I think there's another alpha around here. That's odd. Huh. Oh well, let's actually, you know, not meet him and keep going over this way. Where there's fish. Now, I believe if you come over this way sooner, that door right there will be locked because of the security. But here we have, as I was thinking, the last audio diary about... Oh no, abort the experiment. My mistake. I thought this was about. So, it's by Gil Alexander.
I was to be Sophia Lamb's greatest achievement. A living
oh geez, there is one.
Rapture's genius in the body of a single man, unfettered by self-interest. Now, I am nothing more to her than a failed experiment. My scores on tests of intelligence and moral reasoning are still noteworthy, but declining sharply. She has abandoned me, and I do not have long before psychosis takes me.
So basically, Gil, who loved her and was helping with the experiment, was going to be the original one to host all the minds in Rapture. Unfortunately, he was deemed a failure. And what I didn't count on was apparently he sent his evil little bodyguard, this Alpha series, after me. But now the Alpha series is fully researched. So, we have a new tonic, Elemental Storm. So, why stick with a boring routine when discouraging pesky foes? Use this tonic for scorching, shocking, or chilling surprise. So what does Elemental Storm do? You emit random bursts of fire, ice, or electricity when struck by melee attacks, damaging all around you. This is what actually the guys are spliced with that are being a little bit pain in the butt. Damage research is nice, but I think I can also afford certain things, so let's get rid of that for Elemental Storm. So pretty much the alphas are now done, and he runs. I was not expecting that alpha to come right there. Let's wait for him to come right here. Oh, he was trying to do that again. No, I know what he's doing. What the alphas have the tendency of doing is they will go out of their way, grab you, and then bang their heads on you, and that does surprisingly a lot of damage. I knew I had heard an alpha, but I paid it no mind. And what is my reward? Getting blindsided by a goddamn alpha. Ugh. Now I gotta go and restock on everything because that alpha caught me by surprise. Surprised I didn't scream, actually. And, as you can see now, first aid kits are back to costing 19. Really, once I get rid of all the research being done, it'll be easier, but obviously I can't because, you know, I still have to research 2 other things, and they are Brute Splicers and Big Sisters. Otherwise, I'd get rid of all the research things. Oh well. But in the meantime, let's go now to the next area for it, which is the main laboratory, with, again, a bunch of rosy outfits. Too bad there are not many rosies in this game. Including the alphas. I wonder if he's just discontinued them, and that's why we just don't see them anymore, but that would make sense. So, find the entrance to the hidden plasmid laboratory. This is our second underwater section, which means we have one last atom slug to find. And I'm surprised our weapons actually don't get, like, ruined because of all the water pressure and everything on them. I'm surprised they don't crush. And here we actually have a different theme song playing. This is the song that actually plays if you stay on the title screen for the game, and it goes to that cutscene. But here we have a little hole down here, so let's jump on down, or float in this case. And here we have stairs to take you back up to the first part of Fontaine Futuristics in case you ever missed anything, or a little sister. So you can backtrack through this level. You just can't backtrack through the rest of the game, even though you're on a goddamn train on tracks. But we're going to go up this staircase, even though it seems a bit redundant, but there is a reason for this madness. That madness is the Atom Slug. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is all 5 of the Atom Slugs inside of the base game for BioShock 2. Which means we only have a little bit more, and wow, I actually ended up turf-stopping this alpha. Now, notice for the alpha, interesting things about it. For one, the fact that his hand is actually, you know, completely and utterly backwards. That's kind of concerning. The other reason is, notice how their helmets and everything are designed. Alphas are supposed to be older than us, yet their suits look newer. Oh well, don't pay it too much mind. But let's go to the hidden plasmid laboratory that's right around here. Ooh, a fuel station.
As I recall from my time doing business with the owners, that oxyfill station out there's just a front for a kinda hidden passage leading down below. If Lamb's hiding Eleanor from you, that's where she'll be.
Good to know. So, this is a fake. Good to know, but here we are in the hidden laboratory. This laboratory has the remaining 2 Big Daddies, as well as the remaining audio diaries and the other Power to the People station. It's also where we're going to be taking on the Big Sister. And we're going to be getting a little bit of closure on more for some of our characters. For the meantime, going to get auto-hack darts. And what is with all these fruits? Hypnotic polyp. Yes, these actually have These polyps basically have the hypnosis plasma inside them. It's weird though because later on they're gonna say, oh, it causes the enrage tonic effect. So why did you get rid of enrage?
I'm afraid the lights in here sting my eyes terribly now. Until you arrive to deal with me, they will remain off. Please, locate the breakers and flip them, and then return here to restore power.
Good to know. So, find and activate the circuit breakers. Sounds like a plan. Let's actually do that. How much time are we at? Really, I can sometimes easily plan together some of these episodes. Sometimes I just, wing it. But, dang it. Well, I got aspirin. So, Gil, can I turn on the lights? I brought Aspirin. There. Seems my ability to talk must have been diminished through all the atom I've had inside my body, seeing as how I have a bunch. And heavy rivets. I'm going to need that because we're going to be dealing with quite a few alphas around here. Pacification chamber. So, one thing to actually keep in mind that we're going to be finding out later is certain things that happen here. But what's this? This is Solving for X. I believe Solving for X is by Gil Alexander, so let's listen to it.
Sophia believes the perfect human altruist is just a formula, waiting on us to solve for X. Intelligence and consciousness are not the same, she argued. Awareness of self naturally becomes obsession with it. So, if we could suppress my sense of self, but imbue me with the cognitive capacity to serve the common welfare, we could thereby generate the first utopian. And then, Sophia said, at long last, utopia would follow.
And right there is where the main problem with Sophia Lamb's thinking is. She's an altruist in how it is. That is never a good thing to be at certain times, but that is pretty much that trophy we got, Rapture Historian. That means we've obtained 100 of the audio diaries, which means at this point we should have only 29 remaining, I believe. Because I believe there were 129 total in the game, and I said I was getting them all. But Gil's place in the plan. This is by Sophia Lamb. This is about Gilbert Alexander's place in the plan, in that he has volunteered to be the test subject for all the Atom and all the great minds of Rapture. Unfortunately, though, according to one of the previous audio diaries, we all know how that worked out for him. So, that's one of 2 of the circuit breakers. And let's go down here. There is something right here. As you can see, that door is closed. That door is going to remain closed as long as there's no power. Because I don't understand why there's no power here if certain things have been happening. And I'll explain more about that once we get to what's beyond that door. But for right now, let's keep exploring around, getting spear, getting darts, getting health kits, and yeesh! This thing's making me not have to use the Scrounger perk anymore. I might end up taking that off, and normally I'm actually surprised. I usually take it off earlier. Oh well. Drill fuel, don't need. And you can hear the other one of these circuit breakers. In fact, I am right next to it right now, along with another one of these health stations. Gee, I wonder why there's so many health stations. Oh, I missed. But let's hit the switch. Let there be light. And I said light!
Sophia and I knew that to create the first true utopian would come at a high cost, my friend. We needed someone to be host to all that Adam, Rapture's finest minds. A willing subject, that is to say, myself.
That's...
Whatever you may have seen inside the tank, that was indeed me. I fear the fate of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque. This tank for deep-sea life is the ideal way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough Adam-infused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I seem to want now. I have left a sample here, so you know what to look for.
Good to know. So, we have to find 4 Adam-infused plants. So, let's get this one. That counts as 1.
I see you out there, Delta. You want to be top man? You want to sit in the big chair? Well, come and take it.
I can't really swim, and I don't think you have a... Oh, jeez. Wait, no, I already fully researched these guys. What am I doing? He has a shotgun. So, I'm the... Oh, God! Yeah, don't do that. That's what I mean by... I'm gonna rush you guys! Stop doing that! Jesus Christ!
Well, listen, son, those override keys you've been hunting are genetically encoded. And to get to Eleanor, you're gonna need one from Alex the Great in there. First things first, we gotta pin him down. Find those plants he mentioned, and lure him back out.
Sounds like a plan. But now we have ready for us all the remaining things that we can do inside here. And oh man, you can see why I hate alphas. And here's the enraged tonic going in effect. Wait for them to kill each other, and then wait for their remaining. Did that kill him? Yes, it did. Go me! Now, I'm surprised it doesn't work on me, but... Oh, well, maybe it's because I'm so, you know, strong, so not easily swayed. Yeah, that's the right terminology, right? In the meantime, I think there's a camera in here. Yes, there is. So let us hack that. And just go around here and see what we can find. So what do we have right here? We have Outlived Usefulness. This is by Gilbert Alexander.
Well, that's the end of the Alpha series. The pair bond simply worked too well. That madwoman Tannenbaum bit the company hand, turning some of the bonded sisters human again. Others were lost to splicers. Either way, the trauma proved too much for the bonded protectors, resulting in unreasoning rage or coma. We can harness their suicidal aggression as foot soldiers, but no more, I'm afraid. Today I saw one kneeling near a gatherer's garden and crying.
So I can cry. That's amazing. But, ooh, what am I gonna... I need the natural camouflage tonic for this area because I hate having to deal with what's gonna be happening, but, oh well. So, there's gonna be some plants inside here. And there's also gonna be quite a few little nasties coming after me. I think you know who's going to be coming after me. They made me scream like a little girl a couple of minutes ago. So, when you grab this plant right here... I said when you grab this plant right here, suddenly... music starts playing. Should be coming. It's odd, there's not another one in here. I know that for a fact there isn't another one in here. Is it because I didn't get close enough to it? Fine. I'll leave. I think that triggers it.
We can't have you running around the laboratories in your condition.
Really? Oh boy. And here's something fun. We see them attacking each other. And who's left? Oh, you punched me! Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hypnotize one of them, and friendship! Now we attack my pet. Welcome to my side, buddy. I will call you Steve. Steve, we have a job to do. We're gonna go gardening. Come, Steve! We garden!
Poor things. What a life. Marching around, playing daddy, until some splicer manages to kill off their sister. And then if the coma doesn't take them, they turn maniac. Nothing left to do but scream. No offense intended, son. We better get you to Eleanor on the double.
I'm very for that plan.
Your body begins to tear itself apart. The compulsion to find Eleanor will drive you to madness or coma. You have no claim on her. Your design was among Rapture's greatest sins, and yet you persist. Why?
Same reason I had to take this guy out. I'll get back to you on it. I'll get back to you on it later. I have no idea why my daddy wasn't following me. Steve had to be put down. And now I'm sad because we lost Steve. Mr. Bubbles. Well, here's a big daddy. Whoa. He's a bit pissy. So, I think I took off damage research, didn't I? So in the meantime, let's take out this big daddy to make one of the last ones. So, telekinesis, and scooby-doo-bop. One, two. Oh, come on. You can't do a ground pound, buddy. You're not a bouncer. But here we have a rumbler. And here we have the next of the little sisters, which I can't pick up. Oh, God. Oh, God. Don't tell me. Why can't I pick you up? That's concerning. Let's pick up your body. There we go. Alright, that ended up fixing it. That terrified me. I did not want a glitch like that. Believe me, that's the last thing you want is for one of the last little sisters to glitch out on you. That'd make me cry, because then I'd have to redo everything here. Oh boy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these two gathers right here. So first things first, let us grab some health in Eve in a health kit. And inside this area, we're going to be dealing with a lot of alphas when it comes to everything. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut ahead, but I'm going to be having an alpha on my side. So, cutting ahead real quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I heard an alpha, but I didn't see him. So, he never spawned. But in the meantime, let's pick up this little sister. I swear to God, if one pops up right behind me, I'm going to scream right now. And you don't want to hear me scream. You never want to hear me scream. Well, God damn it! Where the hell are you? I hear you. You're gonna appear right behind me. I'm gonna scream. I don't want to scream right now, please. It's not dignifying. Not dignifying in the slightest. But let's go down here and I don't trust life, but I have no choice. What I'm going to do instead is auto-hack. Oh, that's not what I need. What I need more than anything, though, is to do a little scouty. Because when I go down here, there's a turret. Not just any turret, a rocket turret. That turret helped me out greatly. Such as this. Boom. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's because the fact that I have to actually get at him from this guy. Right, and looks like we're set for right now, so I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to head back to my body, and we're going to deal with this area right now. Starting with that guy right there, who's pretty much doesn't see me yet. And now he never will. This is odd. I wonder what's behind here. Well, I know what's behind here, and what's behind there is something that's very important. But what I'm wondering is, are we going to see a certain something? Right, so here's where our next gather is, and I'm going to do that. But when you open up there, there is another rumbler that is just going off like crazy right now. The reason for that will be explained.
This is where they bound us together, Father. Playing God. You were the only good thing that Rapture ever gave me.
Not even being born. This rumbler is something fierce, ladies and gentlemen. Completely going off. But I'm going to take care of that rumbler in a bit. First things first, I need to do that gather. But this is exactly true. This is where Subject Delta was, bonded. As you see right there, though, there's the second power to the people station here. We'll be getting that in a second. For right now, let's do the next gather. So, cutting ahead real quick.